Hello student, today our topic is profit, loss and discount. This is chapter 8 of class 8. So today we study about the profit, loss and discount. Here some point related to this chapter, profit, loss and discount. First of all, we revise the basic concepts and the formula whatever we study in previous class. After that we solve the question related to this chapter. So first topic is cost price. As you know that cost price is the price at which an article is bought. Here once again, cost price, it is denoted by the CP. C means cost, P means price, the price at which an article is bought. It means when we purchase any article at the certain rate, so that rate is called the cost price. Consider we purchase a cell phone in 10,000 rupees, so that is our cost price. Selling price, SP, it is abbreviated as SP, selling price, the price at which an article is sold. Means if we sell the same article or any article in certain money, so that is called the selling price of that object. For example, we purchase a cell phone in 10,000 rupees, so 10,000 is the cost price of the cell phone. When we sell the cell phone, means mobile phone, if we sell in 12,000 rupees, so cost price is rupees 10,000 and selling price is equal to rupees 12,000. So in this case, the cost price of the cell phone is 10,000 rupees and selling price of the cell phone is rupees 12,000. In this case, we purchase in less amount and sold in more amount. So when the selling price is more than the cost price, so we can say that we are in profit, because we purchase in less amount and sold in more amount, so we get 2,000 rupees profit. So this, when the selling price is more than the cost price, in this case we are in gain. Gain means profit, we get profit. So it is clear that cost price, the purchasing price of the object, and selling price is the whatever we sell the object in certain amount, so that amount is called the selling price. Here overhead charges, the extra expenditure on purchased article apart from the actual cost price, that is repair charges, rents, etc., are the overhead charges. They are added to the actual cost price to get the final cost price. When we add the overhead charges in actual cost price, then we get the final cost price. Consider we purchase a mobile phone in 10,000 rupees. So this is actual cost price of the cell phone, 10,000 rupees. But there is some fault in mobile phone, or we have to purchase the earphone or charger, so we spend 500 rupees extra. 500 we spend extra 500 rupees. This is extra. So this extra repairing charge, or we purchase any other thing in mobile phone, so this is called the overhead charge. This is overhead charges. So 500 rupees extra we spend beside the actual cost price. So this overhead charges plus actual cost price, this is called the final cost price. This is called the final cost price, and the final cost price is equal to actual CP plus overhead charge. So this is 10,000 plus 500, which is equal to rupees 10,500 rupees. So this is actual cost price plus overhead charges, which is equal to final cost price, and we sell the cell phone in 12,000 rupees. Consider 12,000 rupees. So this is called the selling price. We get profit because selling price is 12,000 and cost price is 10,500. So selling price is more than cost price, so we are in profit. So it is clear, overhead charges is the extra expenditure whatever we spend on the article beside the actual cost price. Profit, if the selling price is more than the cost price, if selling price is more than cost price, so we are in always profit. And loss, if the cost price is more than the selling price, then there is loss. If the cost price, consider the cost price of any object is rupees 500 and selling price is rupees 400. So in this case selling price is less than cost price. It means cost price is more than selling price, and in this situation we are in loss because cost price was high and selling price was means low. So when the selling price is low and cost price is more, then in this situation we are always in loss. So loss, if the cost price is more than the selling price, then there is loss. Here is some important formula which is we already studied in previous class. So first of all we memorize this formula. Here is 8 formula from 1 to 8. We already know this formula and we apply this formula when we solve the questions related to this chapter. So profit or gain, how can we find? Selling price minus cost price, because profit will be take place when the selling price is more than the cost price. Consider we purchase a pen in 10 rupees and sold the pen in 12 rupees. So in this case, situation, selling price is 12 rupees and cost price is 10 rupees. When the cost price is less than the selling price, so we subtract cost price from the selling price, means SP minus CP is equal to profit. Second, loss is equal to CP minus SP, cost price minus selling price. What is loss? We purchase the any object in more amount. Consider we purchase a pen in 10 rupees and we sell the pen in 8 rupees, so selling price is less than the cost price. In this situation, we suffering from the loss, and loss is equal to CP minus SP, because cost price was more or high, so cost price minus selling price. We also study about the profit percent and loss percent. Profit percent is equal to profit upon CP into 100. This is the formula, profit percent, loss percent. At the place of profit we write here loss upon CP into 100. Selling price, we calculate the selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus profit percent upon 100. This is the formula of selling price. Or we can find the selling price is equal to, here selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. Cost price plus profit is called the selling price, or we can also find the selling price, cost price. Consider the cost price is 100 rupees. The cost price of any object is 100 rupees and we get profit 10 rupees. So 100 rupees is cost price and 10 rupees is profit. It means we sell the object in 110 rupees. So selling price we calculate always 100 plus 10 means cost price CP plus profit. Selling price is equal to CP minus loss, because we purchase any object in 100 rupees and we get loss 10 rupees. So what is the selling price? If the cost price of any pen is 100 rupees and due to lack of the demand we sell the same pen at the loss of 10 rupees. So 100 rupees we purchase and we suffer 10 rupees loss. So 100 minus 10 which is equal to 90 rupees. This is selling price. So there is two other formula also regarding to selling price. Selling price is equal to CP plus profit or SP is equal to CP minus loss. Similarly, SP is equal to CP into 100 plus profit percent, here 100 minus loss percent upon 100. Similarly here cost price is equal to, we multiply by 100 SP into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent or 100 plus profit percent. So this is two formula which is in term of profit percent and loss percent also. When the CP, when the selling price is given and profit percent is given, we can calculate the cost price is equal to selling price into 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. Similarly, cost price is equal to selling price into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. So we use this formula 1 to 8 and solve exercise 8.1. So exercise 8.1, first question is, a person purchased a chair for rupees 700, spent rupees 170 on its repairs and rupees 30 on the cartage. If he sold the chair for rupees 1080, what is his gain percent? So in this question given, a person purchase any object, that is chair, for rupees 700. So actual price of the chair was 700. After this, the person spent rupees 170 on its repairs and rupees 30 on the cartage. So this is whatever he is spending, 170 on repairs and rupees 30 on the cartage, this is overhead charge. So total overhead charge whatever he spent on the chair, so that is 170 and 30. So cost price is 700 actual cost price is 700 and the overhead charge is 170 plus 30, that is 200. So final cost price will be 700 plus 200, that is 900 rupees. And if he sold the chair for rupees 1080, so final selling price is also given 1080 rupees. And what is his gain percent? So final cost price we know and final selling price we know. So we find the person is in profit or loss. So first of all we find the profit or loss, and finally we find the gain percent by the formula gain percent or profit percent is equal to profit upon CP into 100. So let's we solve first solution. Solution first. Here a person purchased a chair for rupees 700. So actual CP means cost price is rupees 700. Total overhead charges which is equal to whatever he spent on the repairs and on the cottage, we add them because this is expenditure of the person for the chair. So 170 rupees he purchased on the repairs and 30 rupees on the cottage, so plus 30 rupees. So total overhead charges will be rupees 170 plus 30, 0, 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 and 1 carry 2, so 200 rupees. So total overhead charge 200. Final cost price, how much rupees he spent on the chair? So final cost price will be 700 rupees. Initially he purchased the chair plus 200 rupees he spent on the overhead charge, extra expenditure. So total cost price will be rupees 900. Selling price of chair which is equal to, he sold the chair at rupees 1080. So it is very important, the final cost price and final selling price. So final cost price was 900 and he sell the chair in 1080. So we observe that the selling price 1080 is more than the cost price, that is 900. So when the selling price, since we write here, since selling price is more than cost price, so the person will be in profit, because selling price he purchase in less amount and sell in more amount, high amount, so the person will be in profit. We have to find how much profit he gain. So we find the profit. What is the formula profit? He sell in 1080, that is selling price is more than the cost price, so we subtract the cost price from the selling price, which is equal to 1080 minus 900 rupees, which is equal to rupees 0 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 0 is 8 and 10 minus 9 is 1. So 180 rupees is profit for the chair. So we find the gain percent or profit percent. Gain percent is equal to gain upon or profit upon CP into 100, which is equal to how much gain? Gain means profit, 180 180 upon 1000. What was the cost price? The cost price was 900. So we write here 900. Cost price, profit percent is equal to profit upon CP into 100, which is equal to 180 profit upon CP into 100. So 20, 109 is 900, and which is equal to 9 1 is 9, 9 2 is 18, 20%. So 20%. This is profit of the person for that chair. So first of all we write actual price. What is the actual price in which the chair was purchased? So 700. Beside this he spent some more money on the chair, that is called the overhead charge. 170 extra expenditure on the chair, that is for the repairing, and for the cartage he spent 30 rupees. So total he spent extra expenditure was 200 rupees. So 700 plus 200, which is equal to 900 rupees. That is total cost price for the chair is 900, and he sold the chair in 1080 rupees. So that will be the selling price of the chair. So selling price is more than the cost price, so the person will be in profit. So how much profit? Selling price minus cost price, that is 180 rupees, because 1080 minus 900, and we find the profit percent. We also find the profit percent in previous class also, that profit upon CP into 100. So similarly that method we find the profit percent, 180 upon 900 into 100. So 20 cancel, 9 2 is 18, and 0, that is 20. So which is equal to 20%. Next we solve the second question also. By selling an article for rupees 960, a man incurs a loss of 4%. What was the cost price of the article? So in this question, by selling an article, an object which is sold in rupees 960, so selling price is given and the loss of 4%. This is loss percent given, and we have to find the cost price. So when the selling price is given and loss percent given, so we can calculate the cost price by the formula selling price into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. So we use that formula. Once again we read this question number 2. By selling an article for rupees 960, so selling price is given, selling price of an article, what is given, which is equal to rupees 960. A man incurs a loss of 4%, means the loss on the article was 4%. So loss percent given, loss percent is equal to 4% given, and we have to find what was the cost price of the article. So we have to find the cost price. We know that, we write here, we know that, what we know that this formula, cost price is equal to SP into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. So which is equal to selling price is 960 into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent is 4. so which is equal to 960 into 100 upon 96, because 100 minus 4 is equal to 96, and 96 1s are 0, that is 96, 10s are 960, and which is equal to 10 into 100. So 10 into 100, this is cost price of the object, that is rupees. 10 into 100 is 1000 rupees, 1000. So this is answer. By the formula we can solve easily. Cost price is equal to selling price into 100 upon 100 minus loss percent, and when the profit percent is given, so we use the formula CP is equal to SP into 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. But there is alternative method to solve this question. If we forget or missing the formula that here is positive or negative, so we can also find the alternative method. What is the alternative method? Selling price of article is given 960, loss percent is given 4%, cost price we have to find, and we want to find the cost price. Then right here, let CP of an article be rupees X, cost price is rupees X, and one thing always remember, the loss or profit we always calculate on the CP. If the given the loss is 4%, so we calculate the loss on the CP, that is 4% of CP, not SP. So we calculate always the profit percent or loss percent on the CP. So here we calculate loss how much? 4% of CP, that is X. So 4 upon 100 into X, that is 4 1s are 4, 4 25s 100, X upon 25. And we want to calculate the value of X, that is CP. So loss is given X by 25 rupees and selling price is given rupees 960. So selling price is equal to cost price minus loss. So selling price is 960, which is equal to cost price is X minus loss is X by 25, which is equal to 25 minus X, 25X upon minus X upon 25, which is equal to 25X minus X is 24X upon 25, which is equal to 960, which is SP, which implies that X is equal to, here 25 is divide with 24X, so we calculate the value of X is equal to 960 into 25 upon 24, 24 4s are 96, that is 40. So the value of X is 25 0s are 0 and 25 4s are 100, which is equal to 1000. So this is alternative method to solve the question number 2nd. So by the selling an article for rupees 960, it means selling price is given, loss percent is given 4%, so which is equal to 4% of the CP. We calculate the loss X upon 25, and ultimately selling price is given, then we use the formula selling price is equal to CP minus loss. If there will be profit, then we use the formula SP is equal to CP plus profit. So we calculate the value of X 960 is equal to x minus x upon 25. We take the LCM of 25 and 1, which is 25, and 25x minus x upon 25, which is equal to 24x upon 25, which is equal to 960. And then finally we find the value of x, which is equal to rupees 1000. Therefore cost price of an article was rupees 1000. This is answer. So solve the remaining question of exercise 8.1. We will discuss the remaining question in other video. Thank you.